Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to the second episode of Civilization 6 as China. And I actually think we're off to quite a decent start at the moment. We're playing on a fractal map and it looks like we are on an isolated island here, which will be fantastic because we get sort of to pick and choose where we want our cities. We've got a natural wonder over here, and I think this will be the first time in a Civilization game. No, actually second time in a Civilization 6 game where I'll actually be able to work a natural wonder. I was going to go and put my second city here, but then I've decided to actually move it up onto this desert hill tile. Now, it's going to be a little bit crappy because it is moving me onto more desert tiles and closer to a city-state. But I want to actually be able to grab this tile here. And the reason for that is I want to have a desert tile that I can build the pyramids on. We could just go ahead and get irrigation, to be honest, and just settle straight on top of the spices, which is another possibility. 1, 2, 3 would still be in range of that desert tile. These are desert tiles too, but you can't build the pyramids on hills. So maybe actually we'll just settle straight on top of the spices. We should gain the spices if we do that. What is it you need to get the boost on irrigation? Farm a resource. Have we got a resource that we can farm? No, we do need irrigation and we need another warrior. So I'm actually tempted. How long is it going to take to get a settler here? It would take us 8 turns. We've got 2 turns left on that. It's going to take us several turns to get there as well. So yeah, I think we'll go astrology into irrigation. But let's go on to the next turn. There is a barbarian camp around somewhere. There's probably one up here because we keep seeing scouts. But there's almost certainly a barbarian camp somewhere in this area that I haven't yet been able to find. So I'm just trying to give that guy a bit of a wide berth. We have got archery now. So for 30 gold, let's go ahead and upgrade this slinger to an archer. We don't need to get the kill with a slinger on a barbarian because we already got a boost to archery with the with a goody hut. There's also a bit of land down there, but we've got archery now anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant anyway. So you can now go and mine that. So we've used all 4 of those builder's charges, but we've got some decent tiles here now. So what are we working? We're working a 2 food, 2 production tile, which is not bad, I suppose. We will lock that in. We're not at the housing capacity yet. That is fine. Let's go on to the next turn. Got some orders to give. Yes, you need to go. I'm still hoping there's another goody hut or 2 around. It would be nice to get some additional faith. It would be nice to grab an early pantheon here. We can choose a production. We're going to go for that settler now. And let's keep looking down here. Now, how much of a difference did that make to border growth? I can't remember how many turns that was. I think it was like 7. So it seems to have made a fair bit of difference. Although border growth does seem a lot slower in Civilization 6 compared to what it was in Civ 5. Not too sure which direction I'm going to take you in. Maybe we'll just go down here and see what we can find. You should probably heal up, but we'll see what we get. You can't really go anywhere. And we have now met Geneva. That gives us a boost to political philosophy, which is really nice. Some rice over here as well. What is your mission? Train an archer. I guess we could do that quite easily, to be honest. We're not going to do it yet. Recruit a great writer we want to work on. Send a trade route is something else we also want to work on as well. So we should, if we are on this island alone, we should be able to become the suzerain of these city-states quite easily. Got some horses over here. I'm still not 100% convinced we are on an island. I mean, it is looking that way, but there's always, with these fractal maps, there's very often these like little snaking pieces of land. So there's astrology done. Barbarian camp has spawned there. Hong Kong will probably deal with that, if I'm perfectly honest. So for the next research, I said I wanted to go on to irrigation, and I certainly do. Let's keep looking down here. Just want to make sure that we don't have a barbarian camp anywhere close by. And let's get up here. And again, if we can try and ascertain whether or not we are truly on an isolated island, that'll be very useful. There's foreign trade done. Do we want to change our policies? We still haven't got our pantheon yet, so I don't think we're going to change that. We're not building any naval units, so we'll hang off. Craftsmanship. There's now only 3 turns left to get craftsmanship. We definitely want that. If we can get a pantheon, we can get mysticism nice and early. It would be nice to try and get a religion, get a great profit. Well, this is a barbarian camp here, which I don't think there's going to be. This could be a good spot for a city. It's on a river, next to mountains, double wheat. Would we want to put it there or on the coast? Probably on the coast would be more useful. Probably higher up. Wouldn't have access to the fish. There it would 1, 2, 3 to get that wheat. 1, 2, 3, and it would get the fish. 1, 2, 3. Wouldn't get the crabs though. But if we put it there on the coast, then it wouldn't reach that wheat. So I think that is a good spot for a city as well. So I'm just going to mark these out. Trying to use the pins because they are very, very useful. Let's move this way. Ah, yes, barbarian camp. I knew there was going to be one around here somewhere. So we will have to go and deal with that. Hopefully he's not going to kill my scout. We should be okay. So we'll start moving you up this way. You can back off. We'll sort of move you around. So what have we got going on up here, Geneva? Can we just cut through? Again, little bits of islands around. So getting some sort of caravel out wouldn't be a bad idea. Somebody has built Stonehenge. That is not a surprise at all. AI seems to build that very, very quickly. So you're going to move up here. It's going to be slow going with all of this crappy terrain. I really need to get you around the other side. We don't want to be attacking from the over the river if we can really help that. And guess we have to sort of come back around now with you. There's craftsmanship done, so we could now go towards melee and ranged units. So we can get that archer out nice and quickly. Let's go for that. And production towards builders could also be useful. But again, I think I'm just going to wait until we get our Pantheon. We're not too far away from that right now. We probably won't go for mysticism yet because we don't really want to build the Oracle. And we don't have any policy slots that we can use those in anyway. So let's go for early Empire. And let's move you up here because we haven't revealed this bit of land yet. You're still very, very slowly working your way around. And once again, just showing you how annoying the new movement rules are in this game. Even the scouts feel like they take forever to get anywhere. I must admit, most people that I've spoken to who are veterans of the Civilization series all agree that the new movement is like the worst aspect of Civilization 6. And I find it very hard to disagree with that. There's irrigation done. That was nice and quick. So now we might want to go on to masonry, because we're going to want to be able to build the pyramids. We might end up having to just buy the tiles we want. We found the Dead Sea. 2 faith and 2 culture. Still counts as fresh water, which is just weird. But that might be a good tile, well, a good location to settle. We've got some copper up here as well. It is close to city-states. We could also, if we wanted to, just capture the city-states. On higher difficulty levels, the AI loves to capture city-states. But these ones should be fine. Let's go and have a look around here. Another goody hut. Might be a good spot to settle up here then. Because we could potentially grab the silk and the rice and all sorts of stuff. So where that goody hut is might be the spot we want to be on. We've got a scout up here. Let's just move a little closer with the archer, because we might get a chance to shoot at him if he comes any closer. We've got our settler. Want to get my settler up here. I think it's probably going to be safe, but I probably should escort him. We do want to work on another archer. It's only 4 turns. Let's just see if we can go over here and just sort of block your movement a little. Yeah, you should really be escorting that settler, to be honest. It's not worth losing it. You can't go anywhere other than back on the tile where you came from. So we'll start moving over here. We'll clear that barbarian camp out. I think there's one more camp up here somewhere. Well, we know there's this one up near Hong Kong, which is probably where this guy came from, if I'm perfectly honest. So let's go ahead and kill you off. If we can, of course. That wasn't enough to kill you, which is unfortunate. Now, do we have a barbarian camp around here? I believe if we did, Hong Kong would have probably dealt with them. So, we can choose a pantheon. There's only one thing that's gone so far, which is the 15% border growth one. Mines over strategic resources, oral tradition, culture from bananas. We've got bananas, we've got cotton, we've got silk. We'll have spices. Spices, silk. We won't... I think that might be the one to go for, actually. Production from marsh, oasis, and floodplains, not that great. Production from fishing boats. No, I think oral tradition might be the one that we get. Because we'll have bananas. Unfortunately, if I put my city where I was going to put my city on here, we won't have a plantation on the spices. But we will have 2 cotton. We'll have bananas. We'll most likely have, like, the silk. And we'll have some... yeah, we will get more stuff. I think that'll be the best one for us. Let's go over here and get this goody hut, though. That gives us a boost to the wheel. That's quite nice. Gives you a promotion as well. We already know about you. Can't take you out on this turn. So let's start moving up with you. We want to get you on the other side of the river if possible. Because we don't want to have to attack across the river. Now, you know where my city is, which is absolutely fine. Because I'm just going to keep pelting you with this archer. You're almost dead. Can't actually get to you there, which is a shame. Now then, I'm still going to really gamble here and hope there's no barbarians around. I think we're safe. But you can never be 100% certain. Oh, you've got a warrior over there now. That's a little bit annoying. Let's keep looking around up here, though. See what we can find. Got some more horses. Again, looks like we are definitely at the edge of the map here. They're moving a lot of warriors over there. Maybe there is a barbarian camp, but they should certainly be able to deal with that. Well, if they're going to keep attacking into me, they're going to come off worse, so I'll just sit here and heal up until they kill themselves on me. We can now finish off the scout, so we don't have to worry about them coming over to attack us. And we will have another archer in a moment anyway. So let's keep going over here. Again, still haven't seen anything yet. So I was going to go and settle directly on the spices. We should get the spices if we do this. That is the way it should work. No guarantee it is the way it will work, but it should do. Unit needs orders, so let's move up here with you. We've almost got this island completely scouted. Yeah, if there is a barbarian camp up there, you're not really doing much with it. Yeah, you're just going to keep attacking me. I'm fortified and I'm healing. Fine. There's masonry done. Fantastic. So next we probably would like to go into bronze workings. Try and find where the iron is. Well, it's looking safe so far. So we've finished that archer. Getting the hanging gardens would be nice. But I think we need to get a builder out first. So let's go work on the builder first. Because then we can use him on the hanging gardens. I'm going to start moving you this way. Because that way you have a promotion. Excellent. Let's give you woods and forest and stuff. Yeah, because that archer can help out clearing the camp. This archer can be the one that stays here in the city. As for the scout, I don't really know what you're going to do. We've pretty much uncovered everywhere that there is to uncover. You can continue to heal up. If he wants to suicide himself on you, that's perfectly fine by me. So much for the patch fixing the AI. I mean, it still does dumb stuff like that. So that's given us a boost to bronze working. Very, very good. So we just need to get on to those spices. And we'll keep moving you over here. I really hope I don't lose that settler. I don't think there's a barbarian camp there. But you never can tell. You're just going to stay and wait till you're fully healed up. So, are we going to find another goody hut? We found some tundra, so we're probably close to the extreme north of the map. Can't even move on to that tile, apparently, for whatever reason. It's because it's woods. Okay, not a problem. Yeah, let's keep moving you this way. You can keep healing up. You... I really don't know. Might end up putting these guys onto auto-explore sooner rather than later. Yeah, it certainly looks like there's not much worthwhile up here. I mean, obviously there may be some goody huts still, which is why I'm looking up here. Now, I heard the sound of something spawning. It might have been another barbarian unit. So we do have to keep our eyes open for that. So you can move here. No barbarians. You can't settle on this turn. We'll go ahead and delete that. But yeah, I really think that's the best place to settle. Because if I settle here, I won't be able to reach the desert tile. And I really want to be able to reach the desert tile. I really want to be able to reach the desert tile. So we'll try and do that if we can. Unit needs orders. You are going to keep moving over here. We can't see the camp yet. You're still healing up. You can go and help with looking up here. Any more goody huts? Well, we've definitely found the north of the map. We have found a barbarian camp. Now, this indicates here that the barbarians have spotted my city. I don't think they have. I have played a small portion of this game since the patch came out, and I have noticed there are instances where that icon appears above units belonging to other civilizations and units belonging to city-states, so there's definitely some sort of bug with it, and I don't know why. That's completed early empire for us. That's also given us a boost to sailing. So now we can change our policies. We've got our Pantheon, so we don't really need this faith and gold. And I think we should go for... Now then, do we want production towards builders? Oh, reduces the cost of purchasing tiles by 20%. Yes, we're definitely going to want that. Because we want to buy these tiles as quickly as we can. Choose our production. Now, most things that we can build here are going to take a long time to do anything. So we want to work on the pyramids. Now, we don't have a suitable location for it yet. So what we want to do, first of all, what tile are we working? We want to lock in food and production. We don't really have a production tile, which is the problem, other than the capital there. We could go and work this one. It would stint our growth considerably, but it would double our production. But we don't need to worry about our production speed much at the moment, because we're kind of cheating. So what we want to do is purchase tiles, and we want to get out here to this flat bit of desert, because what that will now allow us to do is build the pyramids. Now, it says 211 turns, but it's not going to take 211 turns. Don't worry about that. We need to choose a new civic. We could go for mysticism. We might as well. It's a nice and quick one to do. But as we have a fair bit of money, we're also going to purchase right here a builder. And we're also going to purchase here a trader. So we've just used a fair bit of our money, but that's fine. We're actually being attacked now by barbarians up here. That's a little bit annoying. We can pull this scout back, though. The scout will be safe. So there's bronze working done. Right, let's back up with you. I mean, I'd love to explore up here, but it's a little bit risky. So bronze working will probably grab sailing quite quickly. Now, do we have any iron anywhere nearby? We don't have any up here. Didn't really expect any. What about around the capital? There is some here. 1, 2, 3. So it's too far away to work, but it is potentially close enough to grab. What about down here where we were thinking about settling this city? None down there. We probably do want to grab a city here somewhere as well if we can. There is a river there. So being able to grab all of these bananas and the spices would be very nice. Getting one in the middle of all this lot somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Can't quite tell where those spices are. I hate that you can't really see the grid all that well. And again, even on this map, it doesn't really show you the hexagons all that well. There's spices there. Yeah, it's like, show me the grid. I can't see the hexagons. This thing makes it very, very... I mean, each of these things is a hexagon, but they're very, very difficult to see. So that would be 1, 2, 3. You could get both bananas. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I think, potentially, where that warrior actually is, that would be an excellent spot for another city. So we'll definitely be keeping that one in mind. Okay, units needing orders, what do we have? You're going to sort of move up there as well, see what you can discover. So let's start moving you across here. We can now start moving in with the archer. You've actually got a promotion, so we'll go ahead and give that to you. Our trader, we've got that mission with Hong Kong, so let's go and do that. That also gives us a boost to currency, very nice. And we could go and build some sections of Great Wall here, but what we want to do is go and rush build the pyramid. So I can show you how that works on the next turn. And you're actually coming out and attacking my archers. That's a little bit harsh right there. But unfortunately for you, that means you've left your camp unattended. Now just go ahead and do that, and then I'll just withdraw with the archers. So that's fine. Choose a production. What have we just finished here? Was it another builder? We want to work on the Hanging Gardens here. There's a couple of spots available, but we're going to go and work on that one. We can do the same thing. So we can move you on to the Hanging Gardens, and it says 13 turns. We go and add to production. 13 turns goes down to 11. We can do that several times, which we will. So I'd like you to heal up. I'm still tempted to have a look around here. I still think there might be another goody hut or two. It's definitely worth having a look around for that. And yes, you, 209 turns. Now it's down to 177. So as you can see, we can get wonders quite quickly. Obviously, this city is not going to be the best of cities for a while. It's going to need quite a few farms and things. We've got sailing now. It does have 2 population. So let's just micromanage where we are working. It's working on the food. 9 turns until growth, or we could go for 14 turns until growth. I think we'll just go for this one for now. So it is going to be a slow city to get started, but I think that is fine. Let's go for the wheel, because we can build a watermill there, and that'll give us some extra production. And we're probably going to use all of this builder's charges on the pyramids, because I really want to get the pyramids. We'll probably end up using all of this builder's charges to get the Hanging Gardens as well, or most of them. I might save 1 charge just to go and get the plantation. So you're moving in with some warriors there, which is a little bit annoying. You have moved closer. We can do a considerable amount of damage with you. Not too worried about the warriors, so we might just go in and attack you from behind with my warrior there. So they probably won't be strong enough now to kill my archer. My warrior gets a promotion. So let's keep heading up there with you. That's the end of the turn, so I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.